In today's lecture, you will see Maxwell's equations, how these equations are derived from four basic fundamental laws of electricity and magnetism. That you will also see. Maxwell's equations are basically differential equations. They are written in differential form, though they can be also written in integral form. So the first Maxwell equation is divergence D vector, that is equal to rho v. Rho is the volume charge density, D vector is the electric displacement vector or electric flux density vector. Then second Maxwell equation is divergence B, that is equal to 0. V is the magnetic flux density, that is in Tesla. This is the second Maxwell equation, and third Maxwell equation is the curl of E vector. E is the electric field vector, that is equal to minus del B vector divided by del T. This is a third Maxwell's equation in differential form, and curl of H, that is equal to J vector plus del D vector divided by del T, where J is the current density, conduction current density, and D vector is again displacement vector. So these are the four Maxwell's equations in differential form. Fourth Maxwell equation in differential form. This is the first Maxwell equation in written form, second in written form, and third Maxwell equation in written form. Fourth Maxwell equation is written in integral form. If we are asked to write Maxwell's equation, then generally we write in differential form. Remember that, differential form, unless until they ask you to write in integral form. Yeah, write in differential form and as well as in integral form. If they say to write in integral form, then we will write in integral form. These are the subsidiary equation. D is equal to epsilon E, D vector is epsilon E vector, B is equal to mu H vector, J is equal to sigma E vector, where epsilon is the permittivity of medium, mu is the permeability of the medium, sigma is the conductivity of the medium. So next we are going to see four basic laws of electricity and magnetism. We will see this because from this basic fundamental laws of electricity and magnetism, Maxwell derived their Maxwell's equations. So first basic law of electricity is Gauss law of electrostatics. What it says? It says electric flux emerging through the closed surface is equal to the total charge enclosed by that surface. So the closed surface integration of D gives you the value of flux emanating through a closed surface, that is equal to charge. It is in integral form written as, if you don't know the value of charge, if you know the value of volume charge density in that over that volume that is enclosed by closed surface, so you will write like this: D dot ds over a closed surface is equal to triple integration of rho v, volume integration of rho v. This is the Gauss law of electrostatics written in, this is the Gauss law of electrostatics, it's written in integration form. Then second law is Gauss law of magnetostatics. It says magnetic flux emerging through the closed surface is equal to 0 always. So Chi is equal to over a closed surface, that is equal to 0. This is the second law of magnetostatics. Faraday's law, EMF induced in the closed circuit is equal to the rate of change of magnetic flux through the surface enclosed by that closed path. Suppose we are given a closed path and magnetic field B vector is changing over the path, and the path will enclose certain surface. So if B is changing, magnetic field is changing with respect to time, then in that closed path EMF will be generated, and that EMF we can write in terms of electric field also. So this is the closed path integration of electric field, because electric field will be induced in that closed path. So EMF will get, if we integrate electric field over a closed path, and that will be equal to the rate of change of magnetic flux. Negative sign is due to the Lenz law. We write here negative sign because of Lenz law. So EMF is equal to minus d phi by dt. Phi is equal to B dot ds, that is the flux passing through any surface. You can write like this. If B is changing only and surface is not changing, then we can write like this: EMF is equal to minus del B by del T dot ds and integration, surface integration. This is the third third law of electricity and magnetism. This is the Faraday's law. Then fourth law, Ampere's law. Line integration of H around a closed path is equal to the total steady current enclosed by that closed path. So H का closed line integration, that will give you the total current enclosed by that path. If you don't know the current, if we are knowing the value of current density, then we can write like this, that is the H dot dl over a closed path integration, that is equal to surface integration of J, the surface that will be the enclosed by that closed path. So this for derivation of Maxwell's equation, Maxwell modified this fourth equation, Ampere's law. So this is a very important. Why Maxwell modified Ampere's law? He did not modify this three law, Gauss law of electrostatic, Gauss law of magnetostatic, Faraday's law, but he wrote these three laws into differential form. But apart from writing this in differential form, this fourth law, that is the Ampere's law, Maxwell modified this because this is in violation with continuity equation. So we will see that next, that derivation of Maxwell's equation. So first Maxwell equation, that is the divergence D is equal to rho v. How it is derived? We start from Gauss law of electrostatics. First we write in integral form. Then here we apply here divergence theorem. This closed surface integration can be converted into triple volume integration using Gauss divergence theorem. So we apply here this, that you will get divergence d dv triple integration. So that is equal to right hand side triple integration of volume charge density. So from this, when you compare left hand side and right hand side, you see that divergence d is equal to rho v. So this is the first Maxwell equation in differential form, and this is the first Maxwell equation. Now the Gauss law of magnetostatics. Magnetic flux emerging through the closed surface is equal to 0. So it's written divergence B is equal to 0. So we take this equation, Gauss law of magnetostatics, in integration form. We take equation. Then again we apply here Gauss divergence theorem. This closed surface integration of any vector can be converted into triple volume integration by taking the divergence of that vector. So here divergence B dv is equal to 0. So this will give you the value of divergence B, that is equal to 0. So this is the second Maxwell equation. Then Faraday law, we take EMF is equal to closed path integration of electric field. That gives you the minus del B by del T dot ds. It's a surface integration, double integration. Again we apply here left hand side E dot dl over a closed path. Here we will apply here Stokes theorem. So Stokes theorem says that any closed path integration of vector can be converted into a open surface integration by taking the curl of that vector. So here we take the curl of this vector. So closed path integration of E vector is converted into open surface integration of curl of E vector. Left hand side and right hand side you will get same. So when you compare left hand side and right hand side, you will get this equation, third Maxwell equation, curl of E is equal to minus del B by del T, third Maxwell equation. So you see that first three equations written in integral form, Maxwell converted this into differential form and accepted this three law as it is. He did not change any term in those laws or did not added any terms in those laws, but he modified Ampere's law. So in the next class we will see why Maxwell modified Ampere's law and what modification he did in that law.